Welcome to the 9th annual Arpin Strong Golf Tournament Bob Sullivan and Mark Dearborn Memorial Post Show, brought to you by this year's platinum sponsors: Cardi's Furniture and Mattress, Citron Cooperman, Delight International, Ferry International, JVK, The Mellow Agency, Move One, and Unirisk.
Hello everyone, I'm Karen Bannon, Marketing Director for Arpin International and Vice President of Arpin Strong, and I'm thrilled to present you with our post-tournament show from the 2023 Arpin Strong Bob Sullivan Mark Dearborn Charity Golf Classic. This year's event was a tremendous success as we raised an impressive $27,500 thanks to the generous support of sponsors, donors, and our dedicated volunteers. Without these incredible individuals, organizing an event of this magnitude would not have been possible. Our golfers came from all corners of the country, some even traveling from as far as California to be part of this special event. Although Mother Nature had other plans and the day started with rain, the golfers were determined to hit the green.
From the superintendent, he's been out on the course checking it, and the other guy, he sounded surprised. He's saying yes, but where to go? So we may adapt. You know, and obviously, if you get out there and it looks to me like it's going to rain heavy again in a little while. You know, if you feel like only playing 6 holes, 8 holes, 9 holes, whatever it is, okay? And they will adapt. If all of a sudden everybody decides to just come in, if it's raining too hard, they'll move up the dinner portion of this and we'll just get done early at that point. So it's up to you at that point how long you want to stay out there in the rain.
Despite the initial downpour, our dedicated players, driven by their passion for golf and the cause, eagerly embarked on their rounds. The staff at the New England Country Club efficiently directed them to their golf carts and their respective starting holes to begin the tournament.
Mindful of your pace, if you don't think somebody gets probably hard.
Golfers are known for their resilience, and they were willing to endure any weather conditions to get a few holes in. Unfortunately, the rain intensified, forcing the groundskeeper to call off play. However, this didn't set back or dampen our players' spirits. They spent quality time networking and enjoying themselves at Egan's Pub at the New England Country Club, eagerly awaiting our celebratory banquet. Before the banquet, we had the privilege of speaking with representatives from 2 of the charitable organizations that were present at the event. Our first interview featured 2 families representing the KCNT1 Epilepsy Foundation. Hi, I'm Karen Bannon here at the 9th annual Arpin Strong Golf Tournament Bob Sullivan and Mark Dearborn Memorial. And we're here today with our charity representatives, KCNT1 Epilepsy Foundation. And I'd like to introduce you to the following.
Hey, I'm Alex Wild, and this is Emerson Wild.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Michele Martel. This is Teddy.
And I'm Alex, Michelle's husband.
So can you tell us a little bit what you're doing here with us today?
Yeah, well, we want to thank Arpin Strong for KCNT1 being one of the beneficiaries. The KCNT1 Epilepsy Foundation is trying to raise funds and awareness for the condition KCNT1, which both Emmy and Teddy have, which is a gene mutation which causes epilepsy and disability.
Oh, thank you very much. Hi, Michele. I know KCNT1 epilepsy is a very difficult disease and very difficult on families, but first could you tell us a little bit about the therapies involved?
Sure. So Teddy has a large team of doctors, and he has a neurologist, he has a GI team, he has a cardiologist, he has pulmonologist, did I say it? He has a dietitian because he's on the keto diet, he has a physical therapist, he has an occupational therapist. What am I missing? Must be something else. Yeah, so I mean, there are more. We have an entire team of nurses that come to our house and help care for Teddy during the week with him, and we wouldn't be able to do it without any of them. But when it comes down to it, it definitely is a lot on the families taking care of these guys, but they're our babies, so.
And it sounds like it takes a village, obviously, to help these children and to help families. And can you tell us what it's like on a day-to-day routine and what you folks go through?
Well, for starters, the parents, you don't sleep, but you already don't sleep because you're a parent, and then any sleep that's there, you now don't get it. It takes a lot because they. Both Teddy and Emerson here are big fighters, and you can't tell because they're nice and cozy with their moms right now. And but you know, it's not really a rosy picture. Unfortunately, this is a pretty serious thing that they're always fighting, and they're always, you know, not comfortable. And I say that. You know, lightly, and you spend all your time just trying to find some comfort. And unfortunately, there's no cure. There's therapies that maybe work. As parents, we talk with each other about, you know, some of the different things that works, and it's almost like we have a little powwow outside of the doctors, and we kind of find different quirks. And it's just a constant battle that we all want to fight, and we're just going to keep at it.
Well, it sounds like you have a great support system amongst yourselves, but I'm wondering what we can do on a larger scale. I know one of the things that's really needed is clinical trials. So can you tell a little bit or let us know, our viewers, a little bit about that, what they can do or how they can spread the word to get clinical trials started in maybe their area?
Yeah, so the KCNT1 Foundation has only been around for 4 years, and within that 4 years, they've done so much to raise awareness, and that's what our jobs are now, is to raise awareness, tell the real story of what our kids go through so that hopefully future kids don't have to go through this. Like Alex said, there's no treatment, there's no cure. They go through a lot of those things. They have therapies, they have medicine, but none of it really works for these kiddos. So we're working really hard to raise money and awareness for clinical trials to hopefully start soon, we hope.
Well, thank you all very much for being here today, and we're so glad to help Arpin Strong. Having you as a charity representative this year means so much to us. You're part of our family, and we hope we can help these kiddos and find a cure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. KCNT1 epilepsy is a devastating condition that places an immense burden on caregivers, but it's heartwarming to witness the love and dedication these parents have for their children. Arpin Strong is immensely proud to have supported them this year, and we encourage all of you to visit kcnt1epilepsy.org to learn more about the foundation or to make a personal donation through their website. We also had the opportunity to speak with a representative from the Global Institute for Transformation. Hi everyone, Karen Bannon here with Arpin Strong, and I'm here today with Tim Maurer from the Global Institute for Transformation. Tim, glad to have you here.
Well, thank you for having us here. Thank you for all the work that Arpin Strong and the sponsors and the participants in this tournament do for the work that we're doing and the people we're serving around the world.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about what GIFT does?
Sure. We do a lot of work where there's such significant need relative to poverty and hunger and clean water and lack of electricity. So we've touched on all of those through the support of Arpin Strong and the tournament and the ways they've helped us. We've put solar array and storage into Philippines and Haiti. We've done cholera water filtration in Malawi right after they had a massive hurricane recently. We did taught women how to sew, provided sewing machines, and gave 26 women lifestyles now that they were illiterate with no jobs. Now they provide for their family. We've done rabbit breeding, and we've done awful lot of sweet potato production. It's an amazing crop. The orange flesh sweet potato and the edible leaves are literally the most nutritious crop per acre, the least water footprint, and it provides such a yield. FAO says it averages 8 tons and it can get to 85. So we've been working with farmers to propagate and really maximize that in places like Haiti and Malawi and Philippines, where there's such hunger and such depravity and poverty. So this is a big support that Arpin Strong has enabled.
So the monies raised through these charity golf tournaments really can go a long way, I guess, in countries like Haiti and the Philippines?
Tremendous impact in each of those initiatives, and it just keeps going. We received a letter that the original sweet potato production that we started in the 2018 timeframe is still producing crop for people today, because unlike in the U.S., where you can't grow through the winter, it can be continuously farmed and propagated, and it just keeps expanding. So it's just one example of such an impact that Arpin Strong has enabled.
Listening to Tim Maurer talk about the far-reaching impact of the proceeds from this charity golf tournament is truly inspiring. To explore more projects and initiatives led by GIFT, please visit globalinstitutefortransformation.org. Arpin Strong wants to take a moment to recognize all 4 of the charities we supported this year, and we encourage everyone to visit their websites and learn more about their important work. The Coalition Against Pediatric Pain, visit tcapp.org. Marguerite's Place, visit margueritesplace.org. KCNT1 Epilepsy Foundation, learn more at kcnt1epilepsy.org. And GIFT, visit globalinstitutefortransformation.org. These 4 incredible organizations represent the heart of our mission, and we're proud to have been able to assist them. But the day wasn't over yet. After supporting these causes and celebrating the lives of Bob Sullivan and Mark Dearborn, everyone gathered for a memorable banquet dinner with prizes and personal messages from 2 individuals closely connected to the event. First, we heard from Donna Sullivan, who shared what this event meant for her and her family.
I want to thank everybody who came out today. It was fabulous weather. And for all the volunteers, you guys worked so hard to keep this going. So those of you who knew Bob and Mark, this is Mark's baby. He was so proud of all the work they were able to do on the Friday to put this together because they wanted to help. And I just want to say, over the years, the Coalition Against Pediatric Pain, which is the charity that has helped my kids and my family the most, always is so grateful for the support. Like what you're seeing here with Casey, and it's basically parents that move the needle on a lot of rare diseases, and they're not able to do that without funding and things like this fundraising. So, for all the families that we've been able to help over the years, and all the kids who live with rare and undiagnosed diseases that we've supported through TCAP, and I don't know if you ever follow on Instagram, we post a lot of the kids, and there's no one else doing that. These kids. You work in the margins, especially with the disease that nobody knows about. So just know that everyone here that came up to support, we just are so grateful to everybody, and just so grateful to everyone out there for all the So thank you.
Donna, from all of us at Arpin Strong, the memory of Bob and Mark and their families will always inspire us to continue helping others through Arpin Strong in a way that would make them proud. Thank you for being a driving force for good. Next, we had the privilege of hearing from Stephen Crooks, Arpin International Senior Vice President and the loving grandfather of Emerson, who battles KCNT1 epilepsy.
This is my grandbaby, and she has KCNT1, which is a genetic disorder, and it's 1 in a million, actually 1 in 2 million. And so, whether you know it or not, you really witnessed a miracle today, because there were 2 kids with this disorder. And I'll tell you, what the foundation is trying to do is raise enough money to get some clinical trials, to get some interest in forming a drug to slow down the seizures. And of course, since it's so rare, you know, you've got to raise enough money for the pharmaceutical companies to be interested. And so that's it. I'm just so proud to be affiliated with a company and with a group that is interested in making a difference. Thank you.
Seeing the bond between Stephen and his granddaughter Emerson is something truly special and heartwarming. For all of us at Arpin Strong, this year's event exceeded our expectations. Perhaps Mother Nature's plan was to bring us all closer together and allow us to enjoy each other's companies indoors. Regardless of how you look at it, we couldn't have asked for a better outcome. We want to extend our sincere thanks to all of our sponsors, donors, and volunteers for making this year's event a success. For those of you who joined us this year, we hope to see you again in 2024 for the 10th anniversary of the annual Arpin Strong Golf Tournament Bob Sullivan and Mark Dearborn Memorial. Take care, everyone.